Understand I don't know y'all. Remember, I love everybody. I am not your licensed therapist, and nothing shared on this podcast should be taken as medical, mental health, or legal advice. The discussions we have here are for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. We engage in open, honest conversations, sometimes including the mindful use of cannabis in a therapeutic setting. So kick back, take what resonates, and remember, always consult your own licensed professional for personalized guidance.
Man, put the eighth down and come solve these problems.
I have the author here. We're reading out of this book. But
Fly Girl quotes.
There we go. I'm going to shut up. Say that one more time.
Fly Girl quotes.
Okay. Bye.
SAKEYA Donaldson.
SAKEYA Donaldson.
AKA Fly Girl.
There we go. And you man, a smooth transition. So around here, first question.
Yes.
Off top.
Yes.
What they call you, where you from?
I'm originally from Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
And my brand, Fly Girl, approved. And I mean, I've been a Fly Girl all my life. You know, when I sit back and look at, you know, my upbringing and the things that I've done, I've always been this person. And when I run into people like that I grew up with, or I might have went to middle school and high school with, it's like they understand where I am because they saw that in me from a very early age. I
see it.
Yeah.
Every time I see you, well put together, like you're accessorized, you got all your, you do your thing. If anyone knows me and they listen to this, they know I give credit where credit is due, right? And I like to experience stuff so that way I can shit on it thoroughly. Right. I'm not going to talk about nothing I ain't experienced. You see what I'm saying? So I give you that credit.
I appreciate that.
Now, Fly Girl approved. Mm-hmm. Is that something that you named yourself? Are you self-proclaimed Fly Girl, or somebody named you that?
Somebody, I can't even, people always call me either Fly Girl or Boss Lady. Those are just the two monikers that, you know, people just refer to me as. And when I speak about being a Fly Girl, it's not only aesthetics, right? Because I always tell people, like, I'm not the prettiest girl. I'm not the finest girl. I'm not the flyest girl, but I'm just enough of everything. I might not be the prettiest, but I'm pretty enough. You know what I mean? And it's a mindset. It's a way that you carry yourself. It's who you are to the core of you. It's your heart. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a good person. I help people. I want to see people succeed. I always tell you, people that want to see you win will help you win. It's not just, oh, do your thing. Okay. But if you're in a position to help me and you don't, now you're a hater. Right. So it's like when I hear people talk about me and the influence that I've had on their life, it's like I don't even realize it until they verbalize it, because to me, I'm just being me. Right. You know, I'm not even understanding the effect that I'm having on people just by being myself. That's what a Fly Girl is. When you can make an impact just being yourself.
Yeah. Naturally who you are.
Authentically. Right. Who you are.
Right. Authentic self.
Yep.
Now, I'm just going to nudge you a little bit on this one, because I go somewhere with these names and stuff. So you at like family functions and stuff, they're not calling you Fly Girl, are they?
No.
Are they calling you SAKEYA though?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you ain't got no little nicknames.
No, they call me SAKEYA.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. What's your motto in life? Like, words to live by, or either words to die to? You got anything like that?
Bet on yourself.
Now, I like that. It makes sense to me. What does it mean to you?
To me, it just all goes back to belief, right? And when I say bet on yourself, that means like believing in yourself, investing in yourself, holding yourself accountable, right? Allowing yourself to be worthy of the life that you've worked for. Because a lot of people get to a certain point and start feeling guilty about stuff that they work for. Right?
Where's that coming from though? Like, I do hear that, and I've seen that. Where does that come from though, man?
It's just my desire to leave a legacy.
Okay.
Like when I was younger, I always said when I die, I want my funeral to be in a stadium.
Okay.
Like I want to be able to have touched so many people that this is the only type of facility that can accommodate all the people that I've touched. Right. So now that only happens when you help others, when you're a person of service. That's the only way that's going to work. That's the only way you're going to be able to touch people is if you serve people.
Agreed.
So.
Agreed. Has someone ever given you a last chance? And for what? Ultimatum type shit. SAKEYA, you better not do this again. Real consequences. Dire.
God has.
Ooh,
God gave me an ultimatum. Like, look.
Okay.
I think of the story of Jonah, right? The whale. I'm going to sit you down for this little bit of time because I need to redirect you. But if you come out of this and I got to redirect you again, it's going to be severe consequences because I put you on a path and I told you to go here, but you wanted to go there. So it had to be consequences and repercussions for your actions. But I'm not going to make them to the point where it's going to derail you from living out the purpose that I have for your life because God's will is going to be done.
Most definitely.
He told Jonah to go here. You want to go here. So we gonna have a storm. We gonna rock the boat. You gonna get swallowed up by a whale. Like everything is gonna come crashing down, but I'm not gonna kill you.
See, that's that tapping in. Like what I mean, and I want to finish my thought when I say that. So if you tapped in to a source and guided, like this force, like it'll guide you to where you need to be in the sense of you can ride that wave. Not a wave in the sense of somebody else's wave. You can ride your wave. Your wave. What's in you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm getting at.
Correct.
So when you want to kind of lean and do your own thing, okay. We'll see. You know, it's so simple. But it makes
it's so simple. We make it so hard.
Stick to what you know, man.
Stick to the script. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
That's what I was going with. I was about to say that. I swear, I'm saying all this. I'm like, damn, they already said this. TLC just said that.
Told y'all this.
Oh man,
I seen a rainbow yesterday.
Yes, real shit.
I'm playing that when I get in the car.
Yes, man. Okay. That's a good one. I have no pushback on that one then. All right, well, let's lighten the mood a little bit then. When have you ever made a first move?
Let's say the most recent one was me deciding to go on this book tour, right? Because I know what my goal is for this book. I know how this book has helped me. I know how it has helped others around me. So I feel like the masses deserve the opportunity to experience what I've experienced through this book, right? So I can't expect for the people to come looking for me. I got to go to the people, right? So guess what? I got to make the first step. I got to put myself out there. I got to invest in myself, right? And that's one thing that people scared to do. I spend every dollar I got on me because I know what I'm capable of doing. And I know if I just do the work and I'm walking how I'm supposed to walk and doing what I'm supposed to do and being of service, right? I'm helping others. Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm going to receive some sort of gains from that because I did the work. You should be rewarded for your work, but your work can't be solely where you the only person that benefit from it. If I can inspire another person to chase their dreams or walk in their purpose, I've done something productive with just one person. Yeah. So imagine if I can do that for hundreds and tens of thousands of people. Right. I should be rewarded for that because I've helped tens of thousands of people, lost people, find their way just by being me. And just by using things that I've done to help myself and just bringing you into my world.
That's, I'm sorry if I almost cut in and I shouldn't have did that. We just having a conversation though. In order to help people, you got to help yourself. Like you got to be straight on all facets in order to help people on the mass level you trying to touch people on.
You got to be whole yourself.
Exactly.
You got to be. And you have to be full because you're going to have to pour so much into other people that if you're not full and you're not whole, then you're going to leave yourself depleted. And this is one thing that it's a quote in the book. It says, secure your mask first. And you hear that when you get on the plane. Oh, man. And people never think about it, right? Because if something happens on that plane, you can't help anybody around you if you're not good. Yeah. So you secure your mask first. Then you can start helping other people. And I had a situation like that happen on a plane. I'm on the plane flying from Atlanta back to Tampa. This is my my second time flying since I had been released because the day I got released, I had to fly to Tampa. So this is my second time flying. So I'm on the flight and as soon as we take off, the plane, I could still read the signs on the ground. So we're not that high at all. As soon as we take off, boom, one loud boom. Then boom, again, plane starts shaking. Ooh. So I'm watching a football game. It was Monday Night Football. So I'm watching Monday Night Football on the thing. So I'm not really paying attention. Like I've been flying since I was 9. Flying don't bother me. Now I hear somebody scream, fire, right?
On a plane.
On a plane. I look out the left side of the window. You just see flames shooting out the engine, right? So the engine done blew. So you just see flames. Now it's done turned into a movie. People screaming, people crying, get this plane down. I don't want to die. All of this, right? It's happening, right? So I FaceTime one of my friends and I say, hey, I'm on this flight. We got a situation, but we gonna be okay. So I just sit the phone down like right here and I go back to watching the football game. So now the pilot gets on and she's like, we lost the engine. We're going to do an emergency landing. So now I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, I've watched enough movies. Let me just put this in proper context. There's about 7, 8 engines on this plane, right? Mm-hmm. So if one goes out, we ain't dropping out the sky. We got backup, right?
Most definitely.
So all they got to do is shut that engine off and the fire is going to go away. It'll extinguish itself. As soon as I say it, boom, the captain, she's a woman. She shuts the engine off, not a fire going. That was my biggest threat, right? You got gas on the plane. It's a bomb. A bomb in the air. Yeah. But once you distinguish the fire, we good. It was never an issue with me how they was going to get the plane on the ground. I done seen civilians land plane. You know what I mean? It's a plane, right. But now I'm thinking like, okay, this is probably going to take about 15, 20 minutes before we actually get on the ground. Even though we're not high, there's certain things and there's a process that has to take place for us to just land. Mm-hmm. I'm flying out of Atlanta. This is the busiest airport in the world. Yep. They got flights landing every 2 minutes. Right. So now they have to redirect these flights. They got to clear the runway. They got to get emergency fire trucks, ambulance, all this stuff on it. I'm thinking this is what's going through my head, right?
Yeah, you definitely not in panic mode.
Because I'm not in panic mode. It's to the fact where one of the flight attendants asked me, was I a first responder? She was like, are you a first responder? I was like, no. She was like, because you're so calm. She said, I need you to help me calm. Yes. The lady in front of me is having a whole panic attack.
They put you on payroll.
Look, quick. Like she freaking out. She hyperventilating. I can't die. I don't want to die. I can't die. So I have to go around, sit next to her. And I'm like, ma'am, I need you to calm down. I'm rubbing her on her leg. I say, you're not going to die. I'm on this plane. The plane ain't going to crash. I'm on the plane. So if you don't have to worry about nothing else, just know God and have faith in me. Believe in me. I ain't going out sad like this. I got too much stuff to do. God ain't taking me out on no airplane.
Yes, ma'am.
You ride with the big dog. Just calm down, lady. It'll be okay. So they get us down. So soon as we get off the plane, people crying. It's all. So soon as I get off the plane, I go up to the desk. Hey, when the next flight?
Oh.
So I'm calling people, telling them what happened. So, my friend that's on the phone. I picked the phone back up. She's boohoo crying. And I'm like, what you crying for? You at home. She's like, I can't believe this is happening to you. I just can't. I'm like, girl, I am okay. Cause she's hearing all the commotion. So I'm just like, girl, I'm okay. I'm fine. It's going to be okay. I'll call you when we land.
Yeah, but if you FaceTime me telling me that the plane, you see flames. I mean, come on. Like, I can't really, I think this your last call. I got to call everybody. That's what I'm thinking. Until I talk to you again. Yeah. My life is in shambles.
Respectfully, we could understand why but I gotta talk her off the ledge, and she at her house.
Yeah. Come on.
I'm like, please calm down. It's okay. I just cannot believe this. I just cannot believe this is happening to you. I love you so much. Like you, I mean? And I was just like, oh my God, like girl. And the people was like when I landed and I called, I'm good. And so I'm like, I'm just about to hop on this next flight and I'll be home in an hour. And people like, you about to get on the plane again? I'm like, yeah, like how I'm gonna get home? What's the likelihood of this ever happening to me again?
Right, I agree. And people don't understand that.
What's the likelihood of that?
You get in a car accident before that
happened.
Yeah.
Sir, book me on the next flight, please. Yeah. And the pilot came up to me like, cause the other people, they were so shook. Like they just, I can't do this. I can't get on this. It was one more family that got on the flight with me. And the pilot came and spoke to us like, heard you guys had I'm like, we good. You gonna get us there, right? He like, yeah, I got you. I'm like, cool. Yeah, the other family, they from like Germany or something. They trying to get to Disney World. Right. The lady all frantic, she, and I get it, but I believe and I got faith. Right. So I have it's one thing to say you got faith in the midst of your everyday life. But when the rubber hit the road and you say you believe, once I said my prayer, God, give me traveling mercies. I know this is not what you have intended for my life. I went back to watching the game. Right. I'm trying to see Brady. Brady, what you gonna do?
Yeah, worrying and faith don't go together.
Faith and fear cannot operate in the same space. Yeah. You can't be scared and praying. Right. Because once you give it to God, you got to know it's already worked out if that's what it's supposed to be. And then if it ain't what it's supposed to be, you still got to be okay with accepting that. And a lot of people don't understand that the hardest prayer to pray is to ask God to remove people from your life that's not meant to go with you on your journey. Because it's not exclusive. What if you wake up and it's your best friend?
Now, okay, I say it a little differently, but watch this. You find your purpose and you focus in on that by being selfish and selfless, those people will be removed.
They're going to fall off.
That's what I'm saying.
They're going to fall off.
So I don't even give them energy.
Yeah. They're going to fall off.
I ain't even focusing on them because I'm focused on me and what I'm supposed to be doing. Yes. And if I'm truly
in my purpose,
man, that shit.
It's going to fade. And it ain't even going to be nothing. I see it too. And that's why I don't question it. And it's like, I'm not saying it don't hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it hurt because you be like, dang, I thought this my people. Like Kodak said, we supposed to be superstars.
Yeah.
Like we are supposed to take this journey together. We are supposed to enjoy the fruits of our labor together.
Yeah.
But something switched. So I can't be mad at that.
Yeah, I agree.
Let that shit slide. Let that shit slide.
Man, I'm honored. I got my first author. Like for real, 2 books.
2.
Excuse me.
Yeah. And I'm working on my 3rd. So
beautiful. Yeah, I have a book that I've been writing like for years, but I ain't really finished it, or even I ain't even got a chapter in it. But I got a concept and a title. Mm-hmm. But I don't know.
Just gotta do it.
Yeah, I be reading. I need to focus on my own shit.
Yeah.
But
okay,
here we go.
So the first quote: never take constructive criticism from someone who has never constructed anything.
So my wife read that.
Okay.
And she said, Eric, what do you think of this?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm always about seeking advice. However, you need to qualify the people you
wise
seek advice
counsel.
from. Thank you.
Wise counsel.
And I think that's something that I value. That's something that I was fortunate enough to have growing up as a child. Mm-hmm. But when I look around right now,
a lot of people don't have that.
Man.
A lot of people. And one thing I can equate to that, and I'm glad that you brought up kind of like your upbringing. Like a lot of parents, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, they stifle their kids' dreams, right? You come to your parent and say, hey, I want to be an actress. Who you know an actress? You can't be no actress. You need to go to school. You need to go to college. You need to get you a job. And they're only telling you what they know.
Yes.
Right? They're limited experiences. They're only giving you their experiences. And I remember there was something that it was like a Jay-Z song.
Okay.
And like I said, music is a very big part of my life. And he said something to the effect like, knock me to my knees like 1,000,000 times. My uncle said, I never sell a record. I sold 1,000,000 records like 1,000,000 times, and he's like, my uncle is just, he think he doing me a favor, but for him to be at the level that he is at now, and he still remembers, because this might have been his favorite uncle. Just think about your favorite.
About that often.
Yeah, he talks about it often.
I was at that table.
So you know that it really resonated with him.
Yeah.
And if you're not a strong person, you'll start thinking like, well, this person loves me. I know this person is not telling me this to hurt me. And you may start believing it. And another thing, I remember I heard Dame, you're going to hear me quote Dame Dash a lot, because to me, he's just one of those ones, right? And he said, hey, keep negative people from around you. If you telling somebody your dream and their first response is negative, get them from around you, because there's going to be a time to talk about the problems. There's going to be a time to talk about the negativity. Not while I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
Not while I'm dreaming.
I agree with that. We all need a little motivation.
Yeah.
Just a little nudge sometimes, push something just to keep us
going.
That's kind of what I was talking about in the sense of these quotes, which are with it being therapeutic to a certain degree. You're doing it for you for whatever reason you're doing it for.
Right.
And you started putting them out so people can see. And now they like building off of that energy. Now it's like, that's pushing them through. That's getting them going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we need that little motivation sometimes.
And that's all it is. Yeah. And that's all it is. That's going to come.
Yeah.
That's going to come.
That's life.
That's life.
Yes.
Life gonna life.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Give me a little boost, man.
And just think about it. Just think about when you have an idea, right? Let's say you sitting here and you just done came up with this idea and you just so excited, right?
Right.
And let's say you tell the idea to your wife.
Okay.
Right? Her initial reaction is going to be paramount in if you decide to pursue that thought. If you tell her that and she be like, babe, that's so dope. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's gonna put the battery in your back. Yeah. Like, let's go. True. But if you tell her and she be like, I don't think that's gonna work. She just killed it. She just killed it. If she didn't kill it, she stifled it.
Okay, now I gotta ask you this because you brought that up. What happens when the person brings up an idea that you personally don't think is a good idea, but you love them? How do you deliver that to them?
You encourage them
to keep going with the idea that you know is bad.
How do I know it's bad? How do I know it's bad? I've never done it. At that moment, like I said, life is going to happen. The negative, the problems, the concerns, that's going to present itself. Okay. When I'm dreaming and when I'm excited about something, that's not the time for you to hit me with all of your unfounded opinions, because they're unfounded. It's not like you coming at me from a place of experience. Like, hey, I went down that road and these were my set. Like, it's a time to have that conversation, but the time is not then.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not then.
Okay. Let's slide to page 24.
24.
What you got on that one?
Okay, let's see. 20.
Man, I'm so excited. You understand?
24.
I'm nervous.
Okay. Don't wish for an easier path. Pray for a stronger will. Okay. So when things happen, right?
Spark up.
We always want the easy way out. God, just let me. God, why you do this to me? God, why you? Instead of thinking about, give me the strength to endure this. Give me the strength to get past this. Cause just think about it. Just think about exercising. When you working out and you lifting weights and you working your muscles, you're building strength, right? You're building your body to be able to withstand certain things. Right? Yeah, you're building your body for endurance. Yes. You're building your body to fight off diseases, and you know what I mean?
That's the conditioning.
So it's like, build me up to be able to fend off any attack. I'm not wishing that nothing happens to me, because that's not realistic. And you only build through your trials.
Yo, you just said that right there. Okay, here we go. Just real quick. I hate cutting in, but man. So yeah, make me strong enough to where I can withstand anything. Any kind of pressure. Because anything
gonna come.
Right.
Any and everything is gonna come at you. Build me up to be able mentally, physically to withstand whatever attacks come my way.
Right.
That's what I wish for.
Yeah.
Make me mentally strong. Make me mentally tough. Make me physically tough, that I can endure this and live out my purpose and live out my will. Cause there's going to be a lot of lonely nights. There's going to be a lot of stressful nights. Give me the endurance to be able to withstand that.
I ain't gonna ask no question. And this is so uncodified. I'm gonna make a statement. Fuck it. But even though you wish for that and you pray for that, it's already in you. You're capable. It's in you.
It's in you. It ain't on you.
Right.
You just have to tap into it.
And that's what you're doing when
you're throwing it up.
Yes.
You tapping into it.
Yes.
You just opening up the floodgates.
That's the faith and the work.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. I like that. All right. Well, let's keep sliding. Real quick. Walk with me, won't you? Page 34.
34. Let's see what we got on 34. If not now, then when? And that's a two-parter. If not now, then when? If not me, then who? Right?
Yeah.
So let's touch on this. As humans, right? It's always when I get to, or when this happens, I can do this, right?
Okay.
We're always waiting for this unattainable, perfect moment to do something, right? So it's like, that's never going to happen. The situation is never going to be quote unquote perfect, right?
Okay.
But if you start, everything, you're going to work out the kinks as you go. You can never foresee what's ahead of you, right? And the only way you going to do that, or get to that point is if you start. So it's like, when is the best time to start? Right now with what you have. And then if you start with what you have, things will open up for you, right? My aunt had been coming to me ever since I came home about starting this program. Mm-hmm. And I didn't see the correlation because with
what you're doing right now.
Right. I didn't see the correlation between STEM and beauty. Okay. Because I work on the other side of beauty. Like I work with makeup artists and hairstylists and things like that. So I didn't think of the scientific component that came into that. Right. Okay. So once I started doing my due diligence and research, I'm like, wait a minute. Right. This where it's at. Like, this is the important part of the beauty industry, right? So as soon as I said, this is what I want to do, and I just started taking steps in that direction, blessings and opportunities just started falling into my lap. I didn't know anything about STEM. I didn't know where I was going to have a program. I didn't know where I was going to get the girls. I didn't know how I was going to pay for it. I didn't know anything. I just started moving. I started saying, this is what I wanted to do. I started following people that were in this space. I started doing research. Then boom, out of nowhere, the Glacier Museum. Yeah, you can have it here. The Glacier Museum in downtown Tampa. I would have been excited for the neighborhood park to tell me that I could use their recreation center. That would have been big.
Okay. I just got to connect the dots real quick. You said something earlier. When I was locked down, I had a plan. I sketched it out. I had a 5-year plan, right? But when I got out, I'm on year 2 and this shit has accelerated, right? So when I heard that,
exponentially.
Right. Now, when I hear that, that's because we have a limited scope. But once we start experiencing and start doing, things start appearing and opening up that we couldn't even imagine. Listen. So I shot it this because I thought this was what really is
we this. Here. We here.
That's all.
We here.
So, and that's what I hear you with the museum thing.
That's
See what I'm saying?
That's what it is. Now I'm in partnership with Neiman Marcus. I'm in partnership with AT&T. I'm in partnership with Estee Lauder. These are mammoth brands in these spaces. These are people that have put their money where their mouth is. Like, we see what you're doing. We love what you're doing. Here, let us help support you.
Okay.
This is only my 2nd year doing this. And I just had to start.
Yeah.
I had no clue. Yeah. I had no clue about anything.
Okay.
But I just believed that I could do it. And I believe that I can do it because I said I can do it.
Was there fear?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course it was fear, but I don't let it paralyze me.
Yeah.
You understand it's there, you accept it, and you move in spite of it.
Yeah, that's that paralysis, right?
Yeah.
So, when you said it earlier, so starting, right? But people, it's fear and it's scary. But if you do start, you can only fall forward.
That's it. That's it.
So now pick your ass up
and keep it pushing. Going. And keep it pushing.
That's what I mean.
And keep it pushing.
That's the traction.
You gotta fail your way to success. You gotta fail your way to success. Like, right. I didn't know if kids was gonna show up. I didn't know if kids was gonna register. I didn't know it. Like, every morning I'm waking up like, God, please let the day go. I'm talking about 0 fumbles. Every single thing that was supposed to happen happened better than I could have ever imagined. Every time I set out to do something, it happens bigger and better than I ever could have imagined. I contributed to just my faith and my belief. Like, I believe in myself and I believe in God. And that's all I need. And people think that you need all these people. I know a lot of influential people, and it be people that you don't know. God, when you walking in your path and when you find your purpose, this is how you know that you walking in your purpose. It's very little resistance. The path is cleared out for you because it's yours. And strangers will come into your life and help propel you to that next level and get you to where it is that you want to be. That's when you know that this is what you're supposed to be doing.
100% agree.
Man, put the eighth down and come solve these problems.
You're on a book tour, and I think the people who are looking up to you with this, you're making reading cool. You're making it cool again. It's
knowledge. It's knowledge. Like, you have to, because at the end of the day, we only know what we know. Yeah. Right? So if you want more information and you want more knowledge, reading is the cheapest way to imagine. It's the least inexpensive way for you to see the world, for you to see other people's perspectives, for you to be able to see beyond what's right around you. You know, and people read for different reasons. I've always been a reader. I've always been a writer. Like, I remember when I was, 7, 8 years old, my mom used to buy me like the Breakfast Club books, like in the set. I used to read Sweet Valley High books. I've always been a reader. I've always been a writer. I always have a notebook around where I'm sketching ideas. I got a $1 billion worth of notes in my phone. I've always been a person that has sought knowledge. Right. And so now it's just like, so many people, you never stop learning.
I agree.
Right. It's an ongoing, it's a journey. It's never a destination. It's never you going to get to a certain point, and you should not want to stop learning.
Yeah, but you learn, but then you teach as well. And I'm going to say this, like, I ain't saying that's what you're supposed to do. I hate to do that, but I call it like a knowledge seed, in the sense I seek the knowledge as well. And you're forever a student. You're forever learning. I'm still learning every day. However, knowledge is demonstrated. So you live it, you do it, you apply it to your life. That's what gives it the power. Yeah. See, people say knowledge is power, but if I take it all in but don't apply it.
Right. It's the application of the knowledge.
I'm weighing myself down with all this.
Yeah.
I ain't doing nothing.
You're not doing, it's the application of the knowledge.
Gotta apply.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing with me. Like, I strive to live the life that works for me. And I'm not saying it'll work for everybody, right? Okay. But the one thing you can say at the end of the day is, boy, SAKEYA is SAKEYA, right? I don't want to look like nobody else. I don't want to be anybody else. And people don't understand comparison is the thief of joy. Right? Because if you're consistently comparing your life to somebody else's, then you're robbing yourself of your own life.
But now that's coming from a stylist. I've always wanted to understand, how does a stylist come up with their own style? Cause y'all take from different pieces here and there, right?
Well, with me, my style is based on what works for me. I don't follow trends. And that's one thing that I even do with my clients.
That's what I was How do you style someone else?
Because you have to always say, I don't care what you're wearing. If you don't feel comfortable in what it is you're wearing, it could be the flyest thing. All the fashion experts and insiders can say, this is the hottest thing. This is the hottest style. This is the hottest brand. This is the hottest this. But if you yourself don't feel comfortable in it, it's not going to work.
Agreed.
It's not going to work. So I talk to my clients. What does a day in your life look like? Right? Because if you running around all day, running errands, picking up kids, doing this, doing that, there's a certain type of way that you have to dress in order for you to get the stuff done that you need to do.
We can make you fly, but you need to be comfortable.
You need to be comfortable.
Let's discuss something in your life that you just can't seem to get over or push through, even as time passes. So this not that day-to-day stuff. This that I really can't understand why I keep going through this, like time and time. Like, why am I going through this again? Why? Do you have anything like that in your life?
I do. And I know why. I keep going through it. Right. And I would say it's in my personal life. Okay. And I keep going through it because of the decisions that I make. It's just now that I understand that you have to accept people where they are at the time when you meet them. You can't base it on where you think they can go, because everybody might not reach that destination, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody might not get to where you think that they can get to. So you have to base it on what it is, not what you want it to be. And this guy that that I dated, he made me look at him in a different way. And he told me, he said, you're not going to like this right now, but you will respect it in the end. He said, you have to look at me as I am right now. Like, can I accept him for who he is right now if I don't ever change anything? Not because I know you, SAKEYA. I know you think of, what it could be or what it should be or what I can be. But just look at me right now. Can you accept me for who I am right now?
Man, anybody under the sound of your voice, if you're a female, listen to what she is saying. Like, okay, and I ain't trying to ruffle no feathers, and I got to speak plain. But I told my wife the same thing. Mm-hmm. Like, y'all will get, not you, but generally some women. Will get with a gal's potential. Oh, and what I see for him and how I can build him up to be this and woo, woo, woo. That may be all great. But the man that you see in front of your face right now, is that what you want to hit your wagon? Is that
the person that you want to lead you?
That's why I say the wagon.
That's what it is.
Because that's that horse that you trying to put that wagon to, and you finna ride. Yep. If that's him, then go for it. But don't go with I could, and maybe when man, you tripping.
You setting yourself up for a disappointment.
Okay, question. And we ain't digging deep. It's just, we surface. Mm-hmm. When confronted with the situation, even though you know, why are you not saying no?
It's a catch-22.
Okay.
Right? It goes back to my belief in myself. Right?
Okay.
And it's just the belief that I feel like I can manifest anything that I want in my life. Right? And that's true to an extent, because you might can manifest things, you might can manifest places, but when you trying to deal with another human being, it's out of your hands, right? It's beyond you. You can't do nothing. You ain't God.
Right.
And it's like, no matter what I want for us or what I see for us or what I manifest for us, if that other person don't see it or is not ready to see it, it's going to be you by yourself.
And that's easy to say. See, I listen, we can do it, but I'm a realist and I don't lie to myself. What you just said is hard to do.
Yes.
When you in it and it's thick,
that's why I find myself in that situation, because it's like I said, I have supreme confidence in myself and it has not steered me wrong. Yeah. But when you dealing with another human who have their own set of ideologies, they have their own set of beliefs, it just don't work. It just doesn't work. So now, and like I said, when he told me that, it was difficult to accept, because now it means that my thought process, how I view certain things, has to be revised or adjusted.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And nobody wants to think that the way that they think is wrong. Everybody wants to think that the way that they think is correct and proper, and that's just what it is. But in reality, that ain't it.
Agreed.
That ain't it.
Well, what do you do? So what's the plan? Because it's going to happen. You're going to be confronted with it again. So, and I'm asking the mastermind. Yeah. Because you plan out everything. So what's the plan moving forward?
So now, like you said, it's just looking at the person for what they are at that moment. And I've been confronted with that, and I've had to have that conversation with people like, hey, you're not a bad person, but what I want, I just don't think you are in a space to give that to me. Right?
It's a tough conversation.
It's a very tough conversation, but it's a very necessary conversation.
Okay.
Because everybody's not for everybody. And it's bigger than preferences. It's bigger than likes and dislikes. It's like, can you feed me? Can you pour into me? And if you don't have the capacity to do that, because I know what I'm capable of doing, right? I know that I'm capable of pouring into someone and helping build someone. But if you're not in a place that you can do that for me, then the relationship is going to be one-sided, right? And who wants to have a one-sided relationship?
No, that's not.
That's not the move.
No, any kind of way.
That's not the move on any type of relate, whether it's personal, business, friendship. It's reciprocity.
Right. If you stay in that type of relationship, in my opinion,
you're gonna become bitter.
Builds resentment.
It builds resentment.
Builds resentment.
Because you're gonna feel like I gave this and I didn't get this in return.
Agreed.
When you knew that person wasn't even capable of giving you that.
But now, when I hear that, I always ask the question of, well, why did we give? Because are we giving to get, or are we giving because that's just in our nature to do?
I think it's a combination of both. Because I think when you invest your time and energy into anything, you expect a return on your investment. Like
that's real now.
Yeah, the most humble. We need an ROI.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, like the most humblest person. Like the most humblest person is not just doing it like just because. Like it might not be a monetary benefit. It might not be a position benefit, but you're expecting at minimum for it to be reciprocated to you, right? So if you know that this person is not capable of doing that, then you setting yourself up to be disappointed. And then at that point, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself.
Yeah. Fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me twice, I gotta eat it.
Can't get fooled.
I gotta eat it.
Yeah.
I gotta eat it. And
that's a good game, man.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yes.
Thank you. No, sorry. Fly girl.
Fly girl.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I get it right.
Yes.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope it was good.
Man. Yeah. Okay. This was a great conversation in my opinion.
Okay. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. Oh, no. I do not see you. You almost distracted me. Here we go. So I end every show this way.
Okay.
What do you call me? How did we meet?
What do I call you?
Whatever. Yeah.
Laura Snooty.
I love it.
And how did we meet? I think our 420.
You think so?
I think that was our first time. I think that was my first time meeting you when we went to Miami.
That's the first time we actually, got to connect. I'm going to tell you the first time I remember you.
Okay.
You were doing a event a long time ago. Me and G was coming somewhere. You did an event at, it's on Dale Mabry, Whiskey North. You did an event at Whiskey North.
The shit show.
Yes, a long time ago.
Okay.
Well, a while ago.
Yeah.
And I remember, I think that's the first time I actually met you. But you was meeting a lot of people.
It was with Bank and all. Okay, yeah.
Well, nah. It might not have been. Was it whiskey? It might have been. I can't remember. I smoke a lot, but I know I've been at events with G.
Okay.
Many times. I'm like, okay, I'll bump this a kid.
Okay.
Whatever. But the first time, the real trip. I mean, the Miami trip
was the 420.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
That's the first time. Yeah, last year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we coming right back on it.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, we right back. It's about to be 420 again.
I agree.
Yeah.
We talking about going to Atlanta for that. So
yeah.
We'll see.
You said something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah.